Friends, today we are going to discuss about controlled drug delivery system. What are controlled drug delivery system and how we can make SR, CR. We will discuss in this lecture. Now the topic we are going to discuss in this lecture are introduction, terminology, rationale, advantages and disadvantages of controlled drug delivery system. These terminologies which we are going to discuss are the most important topics. So let us study. Before starting the drug delivery system, we should know about what is drug delivery system. We always talk about drug delivery system and we don't know the main topic that what is drug delivery system. Actually, drug delivery system is a technology through which we can identify how much drug is required at a particular site of body and how we can use the technology and innovations to reach that particular site to give a therapeutic effect and minimum dose and to reduce the side effects. Before starting ideal drug delivery system, we should know about modified release drug delivery system. Actually, modified release drug delivery systems are of two types, that is controlled drug delivery system and delayed release system. Now the ideal properties of a drug delivery system are, first of all, it should deliver drug at a rate detected by the individual over the period of the treatment. Second, it should channel the active entirely solely to the site of action. And the third important point to be noted is that this is achieved by the development of new various modified drug delivery system or dosage form like nasal drug delivery system or cotton candy drug delivery system or other types of drug delivery system. Whichever we are using should be a new concept. Then only it is known as modified drug delivery system. Now to know about different types of drug delivery system, there are three different types of drug delivery system. First is sustained, second is extended, and the third one is prolonged. There are some terminology that you should know before studying controlled drug delivery system. First is sustained release drug delivery. In this type of dosage form, therapeutic blood or tissue level is maintained by the drug for a prolonged period of time as the rate of the drug is already known. Second terminology is site specific and receptor targeting. There are maintained by the drug for a prolonged period of time as the rate of the drug is already known. Second terminology is site specific and receptor targeting. There are certain drugs which act on a specific site and on a specific target like organ or tissue. Those sites and target specifying drugs is known as site specific and receptor targeting. Third terminology is controlled release drug delivery. Actually, in this type of drug delivery system, the drugs are already released in a predetermined way so that they can target in any of the tissue or an organ. Last but not the least, time release or delayed release. These are those drugs which release after a specific interval of time. Like you have taken the drug in the morning and they release in the afternoon after a specific period of time but release for a long period. These type of drugs are known as delayed release drugs. In most of the tablets you will see at the back there are some terminology used like IR, CR, DR. DR is basically used for delayed release tablet. SR is used for sustained release. IR is used for immediate release and CR is used for controlled release. Basically the drugs which are basically given for neurological or for spinal treatment, they are CR, means like controlled release tablets or modified tablets. In case of pain, when you take any tablet, it is an immediate release tablet. To explain all these terminology, here is a graph between plasma concentration and time. The graph which goes immediately up and releases down, that is for immediate release tablets. The second graph which goes up and become constant, it is for control release tablets. And the third one which goes up, remains constant and then decline, that is for sustained release tablet. There are two levels also which is known as therapeutic index. Topic that we are going to start is rationally released tablet. There are two levels also which is known as therapeutic index. Topic that we are going to start is rationally for controlled drug delivery system. Now if you are getting confused between the term rationally and you don't know about it, rationally means the basic requirement to make any drug controlled drug delivery. Now the basic rationally for a CDS is to optimize its biopharmaceutics, biopharmaceutical kinetics and pharmacodynamic properties of the drug, to minimize its side effects and to give the maximum therapeutic index for a particular disease or the drug in a smaller quantity. And if you want to alter its PK, means pharmacokinetic and pharmacodynamic properties, you have to focus upon three things. First of all, design of drug delivery system. Second is modified drug structure. Third point, modify physiology. These three things are very important that you have to focus upon it. The duration of drug action is a design property of the rate control doses form and not a property of drug molecule. Inherent kinetic characteristic. Inherent means that a drug which contains its own property from a longer period of time that do not have to change. Now the next topic are the advantages and disadvantages of controlled drug delivery system. So first of all, we will concentrate on the advantages. There are 9 advantages. First is frequency of drug administration is reduced. While taking immediate release tablet, we will always use to take it immediately and the dose will increase automatically. So in this case, we have to take one dose will action for a long period of time. Second is patient compliance is improved. If we'll take tablet immediately one after the other, it will make in compliance for the patient. But if we will take only one tablet and it will give action for a long period of time, it can improve patient compliance. The drug administration is more convenient. There is better control over drug absorption. Total amount of drug administration can be reduced. Safety margin is high. In these drugs, the safety margin will become high and the risk will reduce. Treatment efficacy will be improved. While taking immediate release tablet, we will always use to take it immediately and the dose will increase automatically. So in this case, we have to take one dose will action for a long period of time. Second is patient compliance is improved. If we'll take tablet immediately one after the other, it will make in compliance for the patient. But if we will take only one tablet and it will give action for a long period of time, it can improve patient compliance. The drug administration is more convenient. There is better control over drug absorption. Total amount of drug administration can be reduced. Safety margin is high. In these drugs, the safety margin will become high and the risk will reduce. Treatment efficacy will be improved. Bioavailability of the drug is also improved. Reduction will be in healthcare cost. If we are making CR/SR tablet, there will be reduced cost, because due to which there will be large amount of drug in the market and we can take more and more in a cheap way. The last topic of today's lecture is the disadvantages of controlled drug delivery system. First disadvantage is poor in vitro and in vivo correlation is observed. because as we make the tablets outside in the laboratory, we do not discover in vivo and in vitro easily because they are created in an exception basis. Second is dose dumping. Dose dumping means they can create toxicity in our body. If we will accumulate whole of the drug in a small quantities inside our body and it will not eliminate from our body, it will create dose dumping. Third is retrieval of drug is difficult. Sometimes these drugs can cause toxicity, poisoning or hypersensitivity in our body. Fourth is during its manufacturing, their cost might increase because they required new innovation, new technology and new approach. More rapid development of tolerance and counseling. There will be more rapid development of tolerance. Means like if we are taking a particular drug from a particular source like CR, SR, so they develop a tolerance in your body and the risk of side effect also increases. So today's lecture is from here only. We will start next lecture. In that lecture we will study about the selection of drug candidates and physiochemical properties, biological properties, etc. So student, study this topic